Hi all, this is Dr. T. Lokeshwari, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Computer Application PG, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. In this video, we are going to discuss about Introduction to Communication Systems. The previous video, we have discussed about digital communication. So in that, what do you mean by communication? What are the different components are there? Advantage, disadvantage, we have discussed. So in this video, we are going to discuss about what do you mean by digital communication. The process of exchanging information between different devices, that means more than one devices using digital signals, that refer to digital communication, or else you can say it as a exchanging of information digitally. So this is a fundamental building block of internet technologies and modern telecommunication network. So all the telecommunication network, whatever we are using now, everything belongs to digital. So this digital communication is the backbone of the entire internet technologies. How this digital communication work? Actually, in my previous video, the main three component we have discussed: encoder, transmission medium, and decoder. But here, the terms we should know that encoding, decoding, and transmission, because when we are talking about communication component, that is basic sender, receiver, and the medium. But when we talk about digital communication, then we should know the terms encoding, transmission, and decoding. What do you mean by encoding? The process of converting the original information into some other format. For example, the human can't able to read it or understand that. That comes under encoding. So what are all the things you can able to do this? In the sense, you can make image, audio, video. So everything you can convert into digital format. That means nothing but encoding. Transmission. Once you have done the encoding, then it will be transmitted over communication channel. It might be a wire or wireless. For example, coaxial cable, optic fiber, radio waves. So these are all the mediums we can use it for data transmission. The last one, decoding. Once the data received from the receiver, that is an encoded one, the receiver, they want to decode that information, then only he can able to read the original information. So in communication system, with the help of the diagram, we will discuss about three things. One is encoding, transmission, and decoding. First, look into this diagram. This is the basic principal structure of digital communication system. See that the first one, source encoder. That means you consider as you. That means the particular thing you are sending as a source. Then the channel encoder, what it will do? It will encode that particular thing into B. Then it will transform to the channel. But before that, here we are using modulator. Why we are using this modulator? To know the frequency of up and down, to equalize that we are using modulator. So the sender side, if you see this previous, the sender side, if you see the previous, three things we are used. One is source encoder, channel encoder, and modulator. These are all comes under sender side. The receiver side, what we are going to use, in the sense, it will be a inverse of that what we have done in the sender side. Here we are using demodulation, channel decoding, and source decoding. So demodulation, why we are using? Because what we got encoding thing, that we are going to convert into decoding. The symbols what we have used there, that B, if you see that, it will across the channel, because it's a noisy channel. So you have to use this demodulator to receive that without any noise. That is a symbol or we have to receive. The channel, why we are using, in the sense, in order to detect and correct the errors, what we are going to get it from that. So in this, based on this, here we should think about three things. One is sender side, three things we are using: The receiver side, three things we are using. So the sender, it will be a inverse of the receiver what we are going to do the operation. The last one, application of digital communication, where we are using this digital communication in the sense digital signal, image, video processing. If you want to compress the data, we can use this. Then speech and voice signal processing, and satellite communication we are using. Then digital audio transmission we are using, video conferencing. In COVID time, majority of the people we have used that video conferencing method to take a class or deliver something. So that time and all we have used this. So the mobile phone communication system, that means telecommunication, majority they were using this digital communication. Thank you.